Joining us on the broadcast and sharing all those details with us. We leave it there and shift our focus to some more news coming in at this point of time, where National Investigation Agency has conducted searches at multiple locations in Riyasi, Udhampur, Doda, Ramban and Kishtwar districts of Jammu and Kashmir in connection with a case relating to infiltration by terrorists from across the border and recent attacks on security forces and civilians. The search has led to the seizure of various materials showing linkages between terrorists of a banned outfit with overground workers and hybrid terrorists whose premises were searched. Premises of sympathizers and cadres of these organizations were also searched as a part of the crackdown. This is suspected hybrid terrorist and OGWs of today's searches were linked with the newly formed offshoot and affiliates of the banned terrorist outfits. Ajay on the telecast with me. Ajay, of course, extensive search operations now taking place across Kishtwar, Riyasi, Doda. If you could take our viewers through what it is that has been seized by the Jammu and Kashmir Army.
Major crackdown is going on over here in the Jammu and Kashmir, and especially after the recent attack and infiltration attempt which has taken place in the Jammu and Kashmir, which led to the more than 100 terrorists. They have crossed the fenced area and reached here in the Jammu and Kashmir and active. And they are continually trying to target the civilians, innocents, and the defense forces in Jammu and Kashmir. National Investigation Agency, they carried out multiple raids on multiple locations in Jammu province, and about 5 districts of Jammu and Kashmir was under raid. And 8 locations were targeted by the National Investigation Agency. And during the raid, they have recovered some digital evidence and other, material from there. And that indicates that there are linkage between these people where premises were, whose premises were raided by the National Investigation Agency, and they are having linkage with the terror groups and banned organizations which were operating in the Jammu and Kashmir. Motive was very clear that on one hand, when security forces, they are neutralizing the terrorists and ensuring that there is a peace in the Jammu and Kashmir. Those who are basically responsible for reviving the terrorists in the Jammu and Kashmir, they have to be dealt accordingly, and that's why this major operation has taken place. And it is expected that in the coming days, after this, these raids in the multiple locations, the Jammu province, which includes Kishtwar, Doda, Udhampur, Ramban and the Riyasi, there will be more raids on the more locations where after they get leads from these raids. So it is going to be very tough for the terrorists and terror network or those who are operating in the Jammu and Kashmir to survive here in the coming days.
Absolutely. Ajay, thank you so much for joining us and sharing all those updates with us. We leave it there and shift our focus to some more breaking news coming in from Maharashtra, where ahead of Maharashtra Assembly elections, Mahavikas Aghadi leaders hold